You get $1 million, but you have to tell people that you stole it. Me, explaining that I stole $1 million. My parents, the police. Your waifu becomes real and loves you, but you are rejected by society. What did it cost? Nothing. You get 50 million, but your dad gets half of it. Kids with 2 dads. Orphans. Would you rather jump into hay, snow, or an airbag? Concrete. Would you rather be the president, be a Pokemon trainer? So 29% wanted to be the president. Good to see we have our priorities in order. Which would you rather find living in your attic? 1,000 roaches, a person. This is truly on God, the first would you rather that I've ever had to devote significant thought to. Neither of these answers feel good. Would you rather change gender every time you sneeze, or not be able to tell the difference between a muffin and a baby? Whoever wrote this must have been on so many drugs. Would you rather sleep forever or never get tired? One of those sounds a lot like a superpower. The other sounds just like actual death. You will fall in love with the man or woman of your dreams and will be eternally happy. But the two of you have the same parents. Alabama. I see this as an absolute win. You get the ability to fly, but you grow hideous wings that cannot be hidden, and most people will see them and hail you a demon. Metal as hell, chuckles darkly and presses button with one finger. I fail to see the dark side to this. You can do the deed with anybody you choose for 4 years, but that person will never love you, just like the simulations. You can choose a book to live in, but you have to marry the villain. Loophole found. Button pressing intensifies. Breaks finger from pressing the button so many times. Walk through this road at 1 AM or go back to your ex. Making my way down now. Would you press it? 99% chance of getting 1 million. 1% chance of becoming a girl. Philosophy Twitter. Can we agree that this is not a math question? Would you take a 50-50 chance at 5 million or death? Why or why not? Yup. Either way, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. No, he's got a point. Would you shoot your best friend for $1 million? What? Never. Same, I would never shoot my best friend. Don't worry, bro. I will shoot you in a non-lethal spot, baby. Would you slap your sibling for 1.5 million? I slapped my sibling for looking at me. Choose one. Be rich. Read minds. Invisibility. Plus 2 inches. Would you rather be trapped in a mall for 24 hours with a silverback gorilla or 5 black mambas? Are they like mad at me or just at the mall too? Would you rather have $30 million or 30 million loyal friends? What am I gonna do with 30 million friends? You can shapeshift into any form you choose. But people will always know it's you. What is the point? You could be a dragon, that's the point. I am a creature of darkness. Oh, hey Sabrina. You become a crab, but you cannot give precise answers. Did you do it? Perhaps. You have all the superpowers in the Marvel and DC universe, but you can only use them for bad. Unlimited money, but you need to spend half of it on charity. You have a fundamental misunderstanding of how math works. Hey, that means charity will also get unlimited money, so I'm game. You can enter any fantasy reality of your choosing, but you can never leave. I see no problem with this. When do I start? You gain immortality and the best looks on earth, but you acquired riches and vast amounts of power. Wow, I don't know how I can live with such a terrible drawback. Would you rather meet Cardi B, find $5? Dude, I'd pay $5 to not meet Cardi B. Literally cannot stop thinking about the phrasing of this. Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks? You are not allowed to end yourself. Talk! Original question was, would you rather fight King Kong or Godzilla? Godzilla if you give me 5 minutes to prepare. Why do you need 5 minutes? Gotta stretch and stuff. Would you rather live in New Jersey? Get shot in the head. Either way, I'll be getting shot in the head. Friend, would you rather stop posting memes or get food poison? Me. You get the ability to pause time and move back in time at will. But peanuts now taste slightly more like walnuts. Oh well, I mean if they taste slightly like walnuts, then what's the point of time control? You can eat anything you desire and will always be in great health, but Nick Cage will sit down with you every meal. He won't talk, just make a variety of facial expressions. Would you rather be stuck on an island all alone or with one person you hate? Why? I would rather be on an island with someone I hate so I have something to eat. You can go into any TV show of your choosing. An example, live a life there. But you have to commit one crime of your choosing before you do so. Oh, really? Jaywalks my way into anime world. You can change the way any one word is said, cola to pop, etc. But guns are now called rooty tooty point and shooty, and you cannot change this. Imagine crime. Get down, he's got a rooty tooty point and shooty. Blue door, you go back in time and fix all of your mistakes. Red door, 10 million in hand. Mistakes are meant to be made. Run me my money. I would rather wake up to this than 90 degrees and humidity. So I saw this. Would you rather have unlimited money or be a superhero with power and costume of your choice? Why not both? Would you slap your mum for $1 billion? My mum would slap me if I didn't slap her for $1 billion. Would you rather $1 million or a disgusting old penny? I don't know. Think, monkey, think. 1 million bananas. Old penny, no bananas. If for you and it could house wasn't for 10,000, would you do it? Godzilla had a stroke trying to read this and died. The dislike button gets deleted, but the comments get more hateful and abusive to compensate. You will be able to turn into a person that is 15 meters tall, but you have to take orders from someone really short. Aaron, did you press the button? I did, sorry. What is the hardest to answer, would you rather, that you have heard? You either watch your parents do the deed every night, eyes wide open, or join them once to make it stop. Join them every Alabama 100. Anxiety from social interaction, or depression from no social interaction. Would you kill your best friend for $1 million? OMG, I never would. I wouldn't either, I love you so much. Would you rather fight 1,200 silverback gorillas at once, or have your daughter grow up to be a festival girl? I'd rather fight 1,200 gorillas for fun and never have a daughter. Would you rather eat a pound of bricks or a matter baby? What's a matter baby? Nothing, sweetie. What's the matter with you? I literally did not see that one coming. Would you spin this wheel if landing on red means you get shot in the head? It's a win-win situation. You become a billionaire, but nobody will ever love you. You guys are getting paid. You have a device that will allow you to go anywhere. TV shows / video games, but you have to create your own character. Mash his button until it breaks. Dude, literally, why would anyone not press this? How is that a downside? We can be dragons. You get 1 trillion, but you have to pretend to be gay for a year. Pretend. $1 trillion? Bro, I will act. Death moves in with you permanently as your roommate. He removes you from his list so you can become immortal. You ask Death to kill anyone, but Death will rarely do any work. He is very eccentric. He will listen to heavy metal at the most random times, sometimes even at night, as he forgets that humans sleep. I've had worse housemates. Is Death single? This sounds like a great idea for a TV show. Would you rather live in a huge mansion on a lake that's bad for fishing? Live in a tent on a lake that has great fishing? I wonder. You get $1 million, but you have to rock this cut for 2 years and no hat. Are you taking it? Hell yeah! Would you rather be rich 100 years in the past, poor 100 years in the future? Ted, you get $5 million every year on your birthday, but you can never do the deed again. Aces be like, oh no, how will I ever live? The humanity. Oh, what a shame. Oh well, such is life, I guess. $10 million to never listen to Beyonce ever again. Are you taking the offer? So $10 million to how I live currently. Would you rather listen to Cardi B? Be stung by a murder hornet? I love democracy. Would you rather listen to the political opinions of athletes and entertainers? Eat a cactus? Would you rather do the deed with your crush or turn into a goat for a day so you could access the goat tower? Goat tower. Looks comfy. Goat. Not a hard choice. I don't even have a crush, so guess I'll go goat. I receive a sock. You receive the deed with your stepsister. Assuming you can use the exoskeleton. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? 1 horse-sized duck. Then find a way to domesticate it and give it to my brother. He loves ducks. Which would you rather have in your veins? Small, good, weak, strong, red, legs, can't buzz, can buzz, always protects the hive. You die, but that's it, you die. Would you rather live in a world where magic reached its true potential, or in a world where technology reached its true potential? Isn't this the same thing? Probably technology though. You get sequels to video games you always wanted made by the original studios, but feminists will control the gaming industry. Salams button. Smash its face on button. You're offered $50,000, but if you accept it, the person you hate the most in the entire world gets $100,000. Are you taking it? Yes, why wouldn't I want $150,000? You're a burglar, but you can only steal things that mildly inconvenience your victims. What are you taking? I'm stealing the plate that goes into the microwave. I'm stealing all the knives and forks. Actually, all the knives. 75 million to sit in a room with him for 5 minutes. What are you doing? For 75 mil, you need to be worried about sitting in a room with me. You are a master at a musical instrument of your choice, but you are really pretentious about it and people hate you. So, Sherlock, would you rather get paid $1 million right now or $50 every month for the rest of your life? I'll take option B. That's what passive income is. Find a way to make passive income. It'll change your life, idiot. You get unlimited money, but you can't have kids. Ha 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 ha. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely yes. Study. 70% of men would rather die early than give up meat. Would you rather have sidewalk Hawk or Tortellini? Would you rather drive the Ford Unfocused or Ford Escape? Maybe even the Jeep Wrangled or Dodge Challenge? Drink this or let your best friend die. Which one? Sorry, you're dying. My friend's 4-year-old son wouldn't go to sleep because he kept looking at the stars, and she tried to bribe him with a piece of chocolate, and he just said, would you rather get a reward or be happy? And turned back to the window. Oh my god. What shift would you rather work? 7 a.m. to 3 p.m, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m, 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Would you rather have bro, do the deed with you for 5 minutes, or solve world hunger forever? The hardest choices require the strongest wills. One of these lines has security, free food, free shelter, free medical care. The other has no guarantees, but is truly free. Which one would you rather be? What do you mean by true? I mean, depends what you mean by truly free. You can meet anyone dead or alive, real or imaginary, but they become super clingy. Frantically slams button with Thor's hammer. You become immortal, but your body still ages and you have to harvest fresh body parts from people. This happened on Supernatural once. Everything happened on Supernatural once. Supernatural actually happened on Supernatural once. Your favorite character is real, but so is their universe and all of its problems. Someone please explain to me how this is a bad thing. If you could have any video game ability, what would it be? Protect girls. Kiss wife. You awaken feeling rested. Press Y to honk. I would rather die alone than for this to happen at my wedding. Got married on a Friday because Saturday's available. Me too. What would you rather be killed by? Grizzly, great white, tiger, gorilla. If you say none of the above, you're gay. All of the above. Maybe a gorilla and it just slams my head against a wall really hard. Tiger, oh no, I can't do a tiger. A gorilla would be the quickest, but I don't know, man. I would rather be a side chick to a loyal guy than a main chick to a cheater. Sania? I don't know how to say your name. Yeah, I think you need to reread what you just said. If you had to choose, would you rather lose an arm or a leg? A leg. Need both arms to fish. A coworker just said he needs both arms to hug his wife. So, thanks. Sounds like he's never been fishing. You get the superpower of your choice, but the entire world becomes one giant musical. What would I choose as a superpower? Probably flying. Would you rather hear the nicest thing that's been said about you, or the worst? Nicest. No one could say anything worse than what I've already thought. Would you rather be given a mansion, a frog? Would you rather only be able to play Fortnite for the rest of your life, or be able to play every other video game, but never be able to play Fortnite again? Never be able to play Fortnite again. You're laying in bed and you feel something tickling your foot. What would you rather see when you look down? 2 huge spiders, 10,000 different bugs, a large bear, a random man, a sentient hand. A lot of you have never made it to the forest temple in Ocarina of Time, and it shows. There needs to be a word for when you're starving, but would also rather die than eat any of the food in your kitchen. Would you rather have cat girl, she loves you, Obama, he appreciates you. The most intelligent person will come into power and eventually rule the world justly and with perfect human reason and humanity, but that person is a woman. Okay, obviously I'm pushing the button. What? Would you punch your best friend for $1 million? Oh, that's 100,000. No way! Boys, destroy the Sith or join them. Anakin, why not both? Would you rather share your feelings with a tree or a woman? Would you rather jump out of a plane or admit that you are wrong? Me. Which would you rather? Okay, I'm sorry, the Cybertruck. I really want to drive it. Would you clap your hands holding these for? Yes, I would. Would you rather get $10,000 or you get 20,000 but the worst memist gets 10,000? Me, realizing I'll get 30k. What's the first thing you would do if you were invisible for a day? I would probably fly to Paris, find a street performing mime, and beat him up. The applause he would get would be outstanding. God, Satan. I've hit a point in politics where I would rather listen and believe in the conspiracy theories than what's actually going on. Would you rather smash a woman of your choice once, or be able to use the Churchill infantry tank MK as many times as you like for the rest of your life? I would rather eat mayonnaise that's been in the sun for 12 hours than the Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear? Bear, because it wouldn't ask me what I was wearing after it attacked me. Honestly, being dead is better than what a man could do to me. You are the bad guy, but you really are not the bad guy. So you bad guy. Would you rather go on a date with a young Chris Evans? Okay, I'm not gay, so you have the best computer in the world, but you can't play any sports. OMG, what a travesty. I am still clicking that button. You know what you can do with a computer that that is the best in the world. I can still work out though, I think. If it's no physical activity, then I'm not clicking that button because I'd probably die or die early. You know what the fox says, but you can't tell anyone. I can't tell you how hard I'm laughing right now. Would you rather buy 1.2 million Lego Clone Troopers for 7 million or buy a private island for 7 million? Probably the island. I'd rather plan a 20k honeymoon than a 20k wedding. Can you imagine the vacation you could go on for $20,000 a month plus of amazing memories with your spouse rather than one day you miss everything because it's so busy? Dogs are family. Would you chain your grandma outside? Seen outside a shelter. If she kept pissing all over the place, I would. My father used to play a game called Gunk, where all the neighborhood boys would gather in a circle and throw a big rock at each other. If you flinched, everyone would kick the hell out of you. Bring this back. Actual caveman activity. If you could go into any game, what would you do? Girls, OMG, you are such an inspiration. Oh, thanks. Boys, Arthur, please take these meds. That's okay. I can never repay you. Elon when he sees a child not mining cobalt for him. Would you rather them mine and live or not mine and starve to death? Surely there are other options, right? Original question was, would you rather fight King Kong or Godzilla? Both easily could overwhelm me physically, but Kong's more developed brain would give me a small chance of defeating him emotionally. I would develop a close relationship with him, then leave him, making him think it was his fault. He would spiral into depression, eventually end himself.